You say you a dope, well, but you ain't sold no bricks. My baby mama left, I bought another nigga, bitch. I do what I want, you do what you can. I stashed away a meal just if shit don't go as planned. I do what I want, you do what you can. I stashed away a meal just if shit don't go as planned. I'm a real nigga, lick, hit a bitch, get her. Quick flipper, pot whipper, dope dealer. Fly nigga, it pop off, I'm a ride nigga. Gold yard, 100 racks inside nigga. You a fuck nigga, I could get you touched nigga. I be in your hood, so I know what's up with you. You a worker nigga, hang around plug nigga. Dope man, you ain't got no drugs nigga. I'm a boss nigga, I'm bossed up like Rick Ross nigga. 550 Benz, you know what that costs nigga. My shit paid for, you paying a note, you riding the rental. I got free band, you know Future, that's my nigga. Scooter, you say you a hit man, but you ain't hit shit. You say you a lick man, but you ain't hit no licks. You say you a dope boy, but you ain't sold no bricks. My baby mama left, I bought another nigga, bitch. I do what I want, you do what you can. I stashed away a meal just if shit don't go as planned. I do what I want, you do what you can. I stashed away a meal just if shit don't go as planned. Real dope, boy. Nigga, you a hoe, boy. You move a brick a month. That mean your trap too slow, boy. Every day I stunt, I put on a show, boy. You ain't got no money, nigga, you a broke, boy. I do what I want, I got real cash. They call me the Jug King, cause I got real swag. I ain't talking clothes, bitch, I got them bags. You know this a poundhouse and we don't sell halves. I'm a boss, nigga. Yeah, I took, I lost, nigga. If you in the streets, watch out for the cross, nigga. I don't trust, nigga, cause I can't take no loss, nigga. I got free band, yeah, casino, that's my nigga. Scooter, you say you a hit, man, but you ain't hit shit. You say you a lick, man, but you ain't hit no licks. You say you a dope boy, but you ain't sold no bricks. My baby mama left, I bought another nigga, bitch. I do what I want, you do what you can. I stashed away a meal just if shit don't go as planned. I do what I want, you do what you can. I stashed away a meal just if shit don't go as planned. Zach say they what they want.
Hit with another one.
My partner told me that he loved the bitch. I said, say no more, she off limits. But he told mines that I'm cheating, cause he tryna fuck, keep tripping. I never put dick in my partner, bitch. God is my witness. He drug my name for the pussy. Supposed to be my nigga. Homicide on my phone line for investigation about a killing, sir. I can't tell you who did it, nah, but I can tell you I'm getting it. Bought an AP matching Cuban link, 100 bands for them bitches. I was broke, but I fixed it, yeah. Something like Bob the Builder, yeah. If you my nigga, then be my nigga. Ain't tryna be in competition, yeah. Shake your hands with my opposition. You being friendly, that shit is dead. Gotta stand on what you said. DM'd her and got left on red. Now that hoe wanna give me neck, cause I'm on the stacked up my bread. That's why I'm solo. Messy bitches, they want pictures taking photos. That shit dead. Fuck being faithful, these are facts. Cause these hoes be texting 2 or 3 niggas, that's that on that. I thought I knew who you were, I thought I knew who I love. Found out the shit wasn't real, I must be dumb as they come. Protect your name with all I had, but you took mine through the mud. We got this shit out the mud, I guess it was what it was. I thought I knew who you were, I thought I knew who I love. Found out the shit wasn't real, I must be dumb as they come. Protect your name with all I had, but you took mine through the mud. We got this shit out the mud, I guess it was what it was. If you ain't never snaked your friend, then say hell yeah, hell yeah. If you stay silent to the end, say hell yeah. These niggas hell, I swear. And these bitches ain't no better, so I play them to the left. I ain't never ever ever had a jealous bone in my body? Have you ever been so real but got done wrong in the process? If my partner on it, he worked for it, I can't be watching his pockets. If she scam working so pussy for it, I can't be mad how she got it. And that's y'all problem. Y'all be worried about the wrong thing. Credit score ain't good. Facebook the only shit in your own name. Addicted to the money like it's cocaine. And quit swerving, we ain't in the same car. I'm in my own line. I thought I knew who you was. I thought I knew who I loved. Found out the shit wasn't real. I must be dumb as they come. Protect your name with all I had, but you took mine through the mud. We got this shit out the mud. I guess it was what it was. I thought I knew who you was. I thought I knew who I loved. Found out the shit wasn't real. I must be dumb as they come. Protect your name with all I had, but you took mine through the mud. We got this shit out the mud. I guess it was what it was.
Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Yola. Yeah. You already know. Yeah. Self-made. Yeah. ATM. Yeah. See, I don't know what y'all been told, but I gotta keep me a big bankroll. Yes, a fat bag of that stick and some bad ass hoes. So when I step out on the scene, suckers already know the start talking about my clothes. You see I'm pimped out, come try to knock me for my hoes. I'm a real nigga, so I ain't gon' buy them Eddie Goes. I ain't gon' trick out with that bitch, I ain't gon' hang around my foes. I'ma get money, nigga, so fuck it, I kick some doors. Hit the block like the sun, and get rid of all the snow. You can call me a done, cause of the way I flow. I'm a good role model, just look at me as a pro. Just to go to race, man, so it's good till I die. No suckers hate me, you can see it in their eyes. When I come around, they frown, they wanna let me down. And when I leave, them bastards talk about me like a clown, but I don't give a fuck. I ain't gon' give up, no, I ain't gon' let up, no, I ain't gon' shut up, and ain't gon' never let them ain't gon' get fucked, nigga. Oh no, they'll never get fucked, nigga. Oh no, I ain't gon' let up, no, I ain't gon' shut up, no, I ain't gon' give up, and ain't gon' never let them ain't gon' get fucked, nigga. Oh no, never get fucked, nigga. Oh no. These niggas always motherfucking hang on the youngster, you know what I mean, nigga? Talking about what you gonna do, what you gonna did, nigga. Shit, nigga.
Yo, what up, Poe?
I just don't give a fuck, cause I'm all out with it. The game ain't dirty, man, it's just the niggas in it. You can't even wear a jersey, they try to peep your tan. Can't smoke a blunt or kush, cause you're around too many crowds. Nigga, get yourself together, go give your brain a bath. Go to church, start listening, get on the right path. You study long, you study wrong, you get it in or get gone. You live fake, you
I don't think he does. At all.
they gon' down me, but all I wonder why in the fuck do they come around me? I gotta stay down, I'ma shine like a light, stun on all these cockroaches, whether I'm wrong or if I'm right. Hey, I get money, that's something I like to do. You say motherfuck me, nah, motherfuck you. And don't give a fuck, I ain't gon' give up, no, I ain't gon' let up, no, I ain't gon' shut up, and ain't gon' never let them ain't no get.
I ain't gonna wait on nobody. They can go back and watch it if they want to. I'm gonna get straight into it. It is season 7 in the Madden Tea Party. Season 7 already. We rolling. Madden Tea Party. Season 7, we kicking it off with the first show of the season. We're going to cover quite a bit. We're going to go ahead and do a preseason top 10. I'm going to give my division predictions. Who I think is going to win the divisions. I'm also going to talk about a couple sleepers. A couple sleepers out there. We're going to look at week 1. He's going to get right on into it, man. We're going to get right on into it, man. But so, well, let's do this. Let's start with the divisions. Let's start with the divisions. We're gonna start in the AFC. What up, TJ? What up, Mac Millie? That's Steven, right? I think. We're gonna start with the divisions. And I'm gonna give you my division winner predictions. And look, this is all raw. I have not looked at the schedule. I have not looked at the schedule, so this is all gonna be. Let me fix that. He beat TJ in the playoffs. That's the win. Let me give my boy his badge back. E. Smith, let me give you your badge back, man. All right, there you go. Okay, yeah, that's Steven. All right. So I'm going to start off with my division predictions. We're going to start over in the AFC. And as I do this, I'm going to talk a little bit about the division. So starting the AFC South, I'm going to just go ahead and say this, man. Ravens, I'm going to ride with the Ravens to win the division. But that can very easily be a toss-up between the Ravens and the Steelers. That can go both ways. We all know that. But I'm going to pick the Ravens to win that division, man. Ravens made it to the Super Bowl. Won the AFC last year. You know what I'm saying? It's only right I picked the Ravens out of the AFC South. Bengals ain't nothing. I think the Browns, I think I'm going to win. I know I got my ass kicked last night. One of the games you just kind of fuck it in. You know what I'm saying? Just start throwing up shit. But I think I'm going to get about 10 wins for sure, though. For real. Then the Steelers going to be the Steelers. The Steelers are like automatically a wild card team. There's automatically a wild card coming out of this division. And it's probably going to be the 5 seed. You know what I'm saying? The second up in this division is probably going to be the 5 seed. Not probably. It's going to be. I'm just saying it's going to be the 5 seed. A lot can happen, though. Like I said, I ain't seen nobody's schedules. So I don't know. I don't know if these guys got. We'll look at it a little bit, but I don't want to wander off too much. So I got the Ravens coming out of the AFC South. I'm sorry. That's the AFC North. I'm tripping. AFC South. Out of the AFC South. Let me let this damn. Y'all give me just a second. Let me let this damn dog up out here. Ass on. All right. AFC South. Out of the AFC South, man. Until they get knocked off, man, I'm going to ride with the Titans, man. And I feel like some of these, of course, y'all going to say easy picks. But Titans out of the AFC South, I do believe. So that their division is tricky because Sin can, I don't know, we done seen Sin go on runs, make playoffs, all that. But he ain't really been nothing since he been back in the league. AFC South is probably going to put up 2 playoff teams. Depending on their schedules, I'm going to say the Jags, Titans get in, though. So, and I'm writing this down, too, because I want to make sure. That'll way make it easier when I go look at schedules. But I do like the Jags. I do like the Jags, depending on schedule, to make playoffs though. And it's probably not even going to be dependent on playoffs. All this get tricky because there's some guys that didn't even show up last year that may show up this year, and it could throw a curveball at you. AFC South, I got the Titans. I got the Titans winning the AFC South, but taking a loss in this very first game of the season. You know what I'm saying? He gonna lose this first one. He gonna lose because Doug can't find a way to beat the top three teams. He can't find a way to beat the guys that matter. And Poe is one of those guys he just always struggles with. AFC South, I got the Titans. AFC East. The AFC East, who will only put up one playoff team. Only one playoff team out of the East. And that's going to be the Buffalo Bills. Easy pickings. Have y'all ever stopped to realize what kind of division Steven is in? Steven might be in the cakest division of them all. That AFC East terrible. Let's be real. No disrespect, but man, that AFC East terrible. No. So right now I got Ravens out of the North, Titans out of the South, Bills out of the East. The AFC West. AFC West is another one of those tricky divisions too, man, because light-skinned Nate can show up at any time. You got Ramey over there. It can get tricky, man. The AFC West is tricky, but one thing for certain is, TJ is going to be TJ. Can Teasy be Teasy, though? That's the biggest question right there for this division, is the Broncos. Can Teasy just lock in? Teasy got to treat every game like he trying to make the playoffs. When he do that, he be straight. You know what I'm saying? He gets to like week 9 or 10 and be like, oh shit, the playoffs about to start. Let me tighten up. I played TJ in the second round at least twice, so that's more than you got. All right, out the AFC West, who am I going to pick? I'm going to pick TJ to continue doing his thing. I'm going to pick the Chiefs to continue doing their thing. But I do like the Broncos to at least tighten up this year, for real. I think that he might be crap to you, but when you look at this AFC, man, and there's only 7 teams that get in, really, man, like 8, 9, 10, and 11, I don't know. It really ain't that hard to make the playoffs in the AFC. It's almost like a race to 10 or 11 games. 10 or 11 games. No, he ain't lying. He really did play them. I don't know how many wins the Chiefs got. TJ in here. Ask him. TJ, how many playoff wins you got? I do like the Broncos to make a strong run at a playoff spot, but I like the Chiefs to win the division, continue to win the division. That's what he's been doing. All right, we're going to move over to the NFC. The NFC North. The NFC North. Man, Kelvin is he's shown a lot, man. But he been just like, the same problems Doug, CJ, Petrie, the same problems all those guys run into. He run into the same problems. He can't beat the top 3 when it matters. But you can almost lock him in to win that division, though. And that's no disrespect to the Packers, but for what it's worth, and that's his shit. The Packers came to him. That's been his shit. You got to knock him off, man. You got to knock him off. And they had pretty good games. E. Smith got back into the playoffs last year. The Packers had an amazing offseason, did some good stuff in free agency. But until you beat Kelvin and those Vikings, man, I'm riding with the Vikings to win that division. Vikings to win the NFC North. Now, Packers will be a playoff team. TJ said he already won. All right. Packers will be a playoff team. Can the Bears? What about the Bears? What you guys think about the Bears? What happens if he comes alive? You know what I'm saying? There's some teams in the NFC that I kind of got on the radar as a sleeper, and the Bears is one of them. I think that the Bears can come alive, man. I think the Bears can come alive. But we don't know. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys have struggled on 22. A lot of those guys that was big dogs on 21, it done took them 7 seasons to come alive. And they still not at a level where it's like E. Smith and Doug, the Titans and the Packers that are like going back and forth. Man, Doug has done a lot more on Madden 22 though. So, even though he owned them, the Packers own them head up. But man, Doug, his resume is a lot better on 22. But I think the Bears could be a sleeper. I got the Bears written down as one of my sleepers. They can really, the Bears can fuck it up for the Packers, just to be real. So be on the lookout for that. That can really happen, man. NFC North, I got the Vikings. The NFC South. They say to be the man, you got to beat the man. And right now, the man of the league is Bruce Wayne, Wayne Matt. You know what I'm saying? Fresh off a Super Bowl win. Always been there. He always been there. Always. He has always been there. Bears did make some moves. Hell yeah. We was in the PS party together. He was making shit happen. The Saints win the South. Now this is one of the toughest divisions in the league. Hands down, right? They gonna put up almost 3 playoff teams. Well, they should put up 3 playoff teams every year. They should put up 3 playoff teams every single year. So this division can automatically, which last year Cabo was 1 win away from fucking making the playoffs. And he took a couple forced losses. So some forced losses he probably would have won. So that would have fucked it up for whoever was in that 5, 6, 7 spot last year. Whoever got in that 7 spot, which I can't. Who was it? Deuce. It was Deuce. He ain't coming back this year. They done fucked around and gave Cabo a little weak ass schedule. Guarantee it because he didn't make playoffs. He was 3rd in that division. So I ain't even got to look at his play. I ain't got to look at his schedule to know it's probably cake. So in the NFC, you can almost lock up 2 of the wild cards out of this division between the Bucks and the Panthers. You can almost lock that up. You can almost lock it in. I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to say both of them get in. 3 teams get in this division. Poor Falcons. I mean, who the fuck is the Falcons? Saints out of the NFC South. That's my pick out of NFC South. The NFC East. Interesting, right? Got another sleeper in here because BB just completely gave up on the game last year. He's a consistent playoff team. The football team just completely gave up on the game last year. Completely gave up. Like, fuck it. Tanked. Also made some moves in the offseason. Cowboys, though. Cowboys win the division at the end. His playoffs started in the last 2 weeks of the season last year. Wins the division, gets in. Not only gets in, but it gets a playoff win. Sly Cooper, I'm selling. Anything that got Sly Cooper name on, I'm selling, man. He lets me down every single time. Every time he lets me down. He ain't ever did anything to, like, make me feel real good about him. I wasn't here. Yeah, motherfucker, hang on to beating Poe on 20. No, I'm sorry. He beat him on this Madden. I think, right? Last year or the year I wasn't in the league, I think he got a dub on him. The NFC East, oh my God. This is tough to me because I don't know if what BB did last year was like, I don't know. That didn't look like him. I don't know if you just bounce back off something like that. Cowboys won the division. This is tough to. Who do y'all like out of the NFC East? I want y'all opinion. I want to see who y'all like. Who do y'all like coming out of the NFC East? Because I'll be real. I'm not all the way sold on Pulley and the Cowboys. I'm not sold on them. TJ says the Eagles. Who you guys like out of the East? Post says football team. I also have the Washington football team. I also have the football team. So at first, I almost rolled with the Cowboys based off of him winning the division last year, but I just don't see BB not showing back up. I don't see him not showing back up this season. And I'm not sold on the Cowboys. Sly Cooper, I'm not putting nothing else into him. I'm not investing anything else into Sly Cooper. I'm not. I've learned my lesson. I'm done doing it. So I got a football team. But I will say this about the Cowboys. I think that he is a sleeper team, though. I'm not sold on him. He got in the playoffs, had a huge playoff win in my eyes. That's a big playoff win. Went in, was focused, locked in, then ran into a tough Vikings team in the second round. You know, that milk the clock shit. Him and TZ. Strategy. Strategy. That's their strategy right there, TJ. Don't be trying to hate on their strategy, man. It was a time where you ain't do nothing but throw crossers. I'll never forget the night nigga crossed me out my motherfucking shoes. I will never forget the night that nigga crossed me all game long. All right, so I like out of the NFC East, I'm riding with the football team. I'm riding with BB to bounce back, make some good little off-season moves. I like for the football team to bounce back. Out of the West. Another easy picking, man. Another easy picking to me. I feel like CJ gonna win the division. You know what I'm saying? TJ said earlier. CJ gonna win the division. But That's probably gonna be it. I ain't so CJ. I'm not sold on him on anything either. He's just another one of them guys that has like Mr. Regular Season. You know what I mean? Great regular season, beats up on the division. You know what I'm saying? He almost got an automatic 6 wins over there. And, you know, I don't know. I'm not sold on it, man. Some of these guys is in some weak-ass divisions, man. They should be taking advantage of it. And they do, for the most part. But then it shows in the playoffs. It shows in the playoffs that you ain't been prepared for the stage. All that shit shows. But I do like him to win the NFC West. I like him to win the NFC West. It's over with for the Cardinals making it back, man. That was some humbug shit right there, man. Rams tricky, man. I don't know what to feel about. I mean, I had Jeff Webb in the power ranking top 10 for like the first 5-6 weeks last year. Or at least a couple of them. Maybe not the first, maybe not all of them, but he was in a couple top 10s and then fell off like a bad sack of dope. He fell off so fucking bad, man. Mikey gonna be Mikey. Mikey gonna show flashes that he can play, but nope, not happening. So right now, when you look at the AFC, we're going back to the AFC real quick. When you look at the AFC, and it's just preseason talking, right? Preseason talking. You're going to get 2 teams in the playoffs out of this division. Ravens, Steelers, right? Oh, yeah, I forgot that's a different user on the Rams now. Appreciate that, Eric. I forgot. So looking at the AFC, you're going to get 2. You're going to get 2. I forgot. It's some niggas switch, too. I'm tripping. I need to make sure I do my homework. I'm gonna look at it. I forgot. It's a couple teams switched. AJ Bullen in Boston and somebody switched, right? Okay. So they're gonna get two teams out of there, right? So you're gonna have a division winner, and then you're gonna have a wild card, right? So Steelers, I'm gonna just right here say whoever. Let's say the Steelers do win the division, then that just means the Ravens gonna be the wild card. And they're going to be the 5th seed wild card, period. I really believe that, right? So then that's 2 teams right there in the playoffs. AFC South, I picked the Titans to win it, but I'm also feeling like the Jags can get in, right? That leaves the Texans in sin as a possible wild card. So let's say the Titans win it. The Jags could possibly be the 6th seed. And I know it's super early. We talking about playoffs. But I want to put... So I didn't realize it till last year. Like, this stuff means a lot, man. Like, man, there was a couple of games that I didn't show up in that ended up being the fucking difference at the end of the year. So when you look at your chances of making the playoffs with all the other teams... You kind of can set yourself a realistic goal as far as wins when you look at everybody's schedule. So let's say the Jags do handle business, they get the 6th seed because there's 4 division winners. All right. In the East, the Bills are the only team coming out of that division. Right, that's another playoff team. All right. I don't even think that the Patriots, Jets, Dolphins. I don't know, but I'm going to say none of them are in the running for a playoff spot at the end of the year. I don't know. But I'm going to say they're not. AFC West. Now, this is a tricky division because there's going to be a couple teams in this division that will be in the running. You're going to have your division winner. I'm going to say the Broncos are second in that division this year. I'm going to say the Broncos are second in that division. I'm also going to say the Broncos probably will have the best shot at getting one of those wild cards. So that's going to leave the Raiders and the Chargers in the race at the end of the year. So this kind of helps you out. So right now, and I'm also saying the Browns, I'm going to say I'm going to be in that race. Out of the AFC, the preseason right now, I'm saying Steelers, Jags, Broncos get in at the end of all of it. They're all three wild cards. I'm going to just say that. But the Texans, Raiders, Chargers, Browns, I feel like we'll have an opportunity. We'll have a shot. MacTown says Raiders are winning the division. Hell no. Not happening. I don't believe that. I think the Raiders is over with for Nate. Not over with, but Nate don't give a fuck about the game enough anymore to win. If he start caring again, then maybe, but no. You know, I don't think he give a fuck. You probably care about it more than him. But that's just kind of, I just want to put that into perspective. So in the NFC, just looking at playoff, Vikings, Packers, I'm going to say that this team gets 3 teams in the playoffs this year, which is crazy. I'm going to say that the Packers and the Bears get in. They can very easily knock each other out, though. One of them could knock each other out. It's over with for the commish. You're out. You're not, it's over. Not getting in. You're not even going to be in the race. I'm just say that now. I don't even think he's in the race at the end of the year. And I ain't got to look at nobody's schedule. I'm not looking at nobody's schedule right now. So this is just based off of just how I feel. I don't care about the schedule. But I'm going to say, the Vikings win the division, right? But then I'm going to put the Packers in second place and the Bears in third place. So the Bears will be in the race at the end of the year, or the Packers could possibly be in the race. But I'm going to say 3 teams have a shot out of this division. NFC South, definitely 3 teams have a shot. The NFC race starts now. Like, for real. If you're in the NFC, you cannot afford to lose bullshit games in this season. All right? You cannot afford to miss your time and take a forced loss, Cabo. You cannot afford to do that in the NFC because it is fucking tight down the stretch. But I'm going to say 3 teams have the chance to get in out of that division. NFC East. Look, you got to win this division, period. If you don't win this division, you might be in the playoff race, but it's going to get really, really hard for you because the other guys that are in the race are the Buckers, the Bucks, the Buccaneers, the Panthers, the Packers. So far, the Bucks, Panthers, Packers, and the Bears, I feel like are all going to be close. It's going to be a tight race at the end. So for this NFC East, your best chances are to beat up on this division and just lock your spot with the division because you don't want to be in that race with the other guys I just named at the end of it. NFC West, only team getting in out of here is the 49ers. Deuce, look, you made it last year. Congratulations. That shit short-lived. It's a wrap. It's over with. I don't think it goes no further than that. So just remember, look, I wanted to look at that because some of you guys need to realize that this shit getting tight. Focus this fucking. You cannot afford to fuck around. You know what I'm saying? You cannot afford to get out here and lose stupid ass games, especially in the NFC. But for everybody, don't fuck it up, man. Lock in. You definitely got to lock in on them games that you're supposed to win. You got to lock in on those. All right, moving right along. Give me a little sip. All right, so now I'm going to jump in. I'm going to move to my preseason my preseason top 10. All right. And this is, like I said, I have not looked at any schedules. So this is just based off of how I felt at the end of the season about these teams, really. So, let's see. All right. All right, we're going to start. Let me get a little music playing in a minute. We're going to start with my number 10. And I got to put these in as I'm doing it, so y'all bear with me. So this is my top 10 based off of just how I feel. At number 10. Oh, should I give my honorable mentions first? You know what? I'm going to give my honorable mentions first, real quick. Honorable mentions for this list. Oh, no, fuck that. No, you either in or you not. You either in or you out. I'll explain it later. All right. At number 10 in my preseason power rankings, I like the Panthers. I like Cabo right there. I like Cabo right there at number 10. Preseason power rankings. And we're going to screenshot this shit. Start in the chat. We're going to do all that. At number 10, I like the Panthers. I like Cabo. So, the Packers or the Cowboys or the Chiefs did not make this list. None of those teams made this list, and I'm going to tell you why. The Packers getting in and just winning last year, it wasn't enough for me. The Packers were on pace at one point in the season to really do some damage, right? Like they were on pace. McTown was on pace to clinch a playoff spot pretty early, and then he slumped out. Like, not slumped, but he lost 3 out of 5 games in a 6-week stretch. Well, 3 out of 6 games. He lost some big games where he should have won or at least should have competed. And on top of that, not only did he got in right, got in there, but then was shut out by a team that I didn't even pick to be there. So it's tough for me to just now. Can he do some damage and turn it around this year? Absolutely. The Packers had a great offseason. So yeah, he can turn it around and do some damage, but no, Packers not in. Cowboys have not done enough for me. I think that they're in that 11 through 14, but not quite in my preseason top 10. You ask why Cabo then? Cabo didn't even make the playoffs. Well, Cabo didn't make the playoffs simply because he gave up 2 forced losses. One of them to me, which he would have won, and he would have knocked Deuce out and been the scariest 7 seed you see in the NFC. Cabo was a couple of not playing this game moments away from being in the playoffs. And he's in what I think is the toughest division in the league. And I think Cabo bounces back this year because of what kind of schedule he's going to have. So, of course, he's going to have his division games, but outside of that, man, he might. I hadn't looked at it, and I'm not going to take the time right now to do it. But I bet he has a pretty easy schedule. Yeah, but look, MacTown, that one season ain't enough for me just yet. I think you carry on. Y'all can say Cabo Dookie all you want, but man, the man's always there, man. He missed the playoffs this one time. This is the only time he missed the playoffs in 22. So you can say whatever you want, but he number 10 on my list. On my list. And remember, this ain't no. It's kind of tough to make this list. Like, I'm really saying that's kind of where these teams are going to fall at the end of the year also. So, at number 9. And this guy's always there. He always is there. Now, what he does when he gets there is what puts him at 9 to me. Honestly, Cabo should be over him. But there's two things that I can't do. Well, there's one thing I can do with my number 9 team, which is CJ, the 49ers. I'm going to you can guarantee that CJ is going to be in the playoffs this season. I can't guarantee that Cabo's going to be there. I can. I'm sorry, not be in the playoffs, but win his division. I apologize, which guarantees him a playoff spot. Cabo has last year proved that he's got to show up. Like, you can't just be giving out wins over there. You know what I'm saying? So CJ can play terrible and win his division. He's locked into a playoff spot. That's guaranteed. So whether or not it's because of the division, whatever, you can say whatever. But I got CJ at number 9, 49ers at number 9, because he's going to be in the playoffs. Like, you can say that right now, week 1, I'm going to say that. I'd bet on it, right? I think anybody in here would bet on that. It's a lock bet. At 9, I got CJ. Now, CJ's got to figure this shit out. You can't just keep being good in the regular season. CJ will win a couple of big games in the regular season, and then is over with in the playoffs. Maybe get to the second round, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? That ain't going to be enough, man. It's cute for these kind of lists, but that ain't enough, man. You got to do a little bit more for me to keep talking about you. You got to give me a little bit more. So, I like CJ at 9 preseason power rankings. At number 8, at number 8, and it's another tough one, but to be in the division he's in, to be in that division, and this division. And I mean, that man make a run at it every single year. At number 8, I like the Bucks. Petrie. At number 8, I got the Bucks. So look, everybody counted the Bucks out at the beginning of the year. Don't fucking act like you didn't, because I will go back and screenshot the buy or sell segment when all you niggas, including me, said it was over with. That man had a terrible start last year. Terrible start with a crazy schedule. And still made it. And we all counted him out. And he made us eat them words, man. All right. Let's see. At number 7. At number 7. Another guy that's just got to get over the hump, man. And they ain't going to like this. Because I realized that niggas don't respect this guy. I got the Titans. I got Doug at 7. At number 7, I like Doug, Titans. I think I skipped a number. Oh, that's what I did. Oh, man. Poe, how you ain't realize what I did? Oh, I gotta fix this. Oh, hold on real quick, guys. I gotta fix this. This is not right. I left my boy out. Damn. I'm tripping. He do, but Doug don't get over the hump. So I actually did. Okay, I got to fix this. So I actually did have, my numbers got messed up. I did have a different number 10. You about to see it update. So I forgot to change it. I was debating on that 10 spot between the Packers, the Cowboys, and the Chiefs. That's what I was debating on it by. So the Chiefs were actually my number 10. And it was the same reasoning. It was the same reasoning that I have, for CJ. Like, the Chiefs are going to be there. I really feel like that. I feel like the Chiefs are going to be, they're going to be there at the end of the year. My number 9 is actually Cabo. I messed that all up. I didn't add it in. I'm fixing it right now. How the hell did I not notice that? Fixing it. Bear with me, guys. Let me fix this real quick. That way we can pick right back up. I got to Doug and I realized, hold on, I ain't have Doug at number 7. Alright. Make sure that's right. Boom, boom, boom. Doug was at my 6. There we go. Man, my fault, man. I messed that up. My fault, TJ. Poe, that's what I was laughing at. That's what I was laughing at in the chat. So I actually put the Chiefs above the Cowboys and the Packers and the Jags. The Jags was another team that was right there. Packers, Jags, and Cowboys missed it. Okay, I'm sorry. Now we can get back to it. At my number 5. Okay, there we go. At my 5 spot, preseason power rankings, I got Kelvin and the Vikings. Kelvin, Vikings at my 5. At my 5 spot. All right, coming in number 4, and I think y'all know how this ends. I think y'all know how the rest of this list ends. So Kelvin has taken the place, let me just say this. Kelvin has taken the place of what I thought Doug was. Jags are 11 through 14, if you ask me. At number 4, I'm going to take I'm going to put Steven and the Bills at number 4. At number 4, I got the Bills. I want to see what Steven gonna do this year. These niggas rotating Super Bowls. If Steven can get back to one, I feel like that's impressive. It's tough. You got to see either Poe or the weatherman. All right, so that leaves 3. At my number 3, I got the Steelers. Leland. I ain't calling him the weatherman no more. I'm calling him Leland from now on. He ain't make it rain last year, man. At number 3, I got the Steelers. That leaves 2. I think it's pretty easy. At the 2 spot, and the runner-up of the Super Bowl last year, at the 2 spot, I got Poe and the Ravens. At the 2, I got the Ravens. Why is this shit? That leaves. Let me fix this. This shit is bothering me. At the 1 spot, that leaves the Super Bowl champ. And what some people say is the new king of the league. I think the Super Bowls are spread out a little bit. I think every single year it's going to be a toss-up now between, 4 teams. 4, possibly 5, man. It could be another. Right now it's 4 teams that's probably going to be there every time. But this guy right here is the defending Super Bowl champ right now. And to be the man, you got to beat the man. I got the Saints at the 1 spot of the preseason 7 power rankings. So let's get a little screenshot of this real quick. Let's get a little screenshot of this. All right. All right, so that concludes the first show of the season. We got plenty more coming. Don't worry. I'm gonna share that. I'm gonna make sure I share that in the chat. Make sure everybody can see that. Y'all can start. Use it however you see fit. But we will have. So I'm gonna drop a power rankings every odd week. Every odd week, we're going to drop one. But we're going to get up off here for the night. It's Season 7, Madden 22. The Madden Tea Party. You guys, man, make sure y'all... Look, listen to me. Don't wait till the end of the season to realize that you fucked up and lost a game you shouldn't have lost. Win the games that matter during this season, man. It's going to be a tight race. It always is. Don't wait till fucking week 10 to realize that. Realize that right now. Have a good season. Have some fun. Until the next show, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Y'all have a good night.
Peaceful, man. Far away from you sucker niggas. kids and my mama. Far away from the stress and the drama. Came up in the game, did it myself. Young hustler, big dreams out of chasing wealth. Stressful world make you wanna stay in the crib. I'm trying to live how a boss live. Tired of fighting cases over dumb shit. Fuck that. I'm trying to run shit. This world is changing, way too many snakes. Every time I turn my head, so many fakes. So I choose to be one deep. Cause that's how you get the best sleep. Peaceful, man. I don't need no distractions. No mishaps on my hands. I'd rather stand on my own too, away from you. Hey. Tell him. All I need is a lot of weed. Smoking kush till I can't breathe. Hey. Being a hustler just in my jeans. It's a must, I had to find the things. So I stay up on my grizzly. Hustling every day, staying busy. Hey. Tired of taking losses, getting put in crosses. I'd rather be around a bunch of bosses. No more taking L's for nobody. Cause shit, I'm trying to be somebody. They like, damn thugger, you to change. I tell them, hell yeah, I'm getting better, man. Peaceful, man. I'm all by myself and it's so peaceful. I swear. Escape the world, leave that drama outside. My home, my place of peace, please let me hide. I turned off my phone like leave me alone. Let me lay back, relax, smoke back to back till I'm gone. Work so hard, barely enjoy the fruits of my labor. Barely get to enjoy the gifts of getting this paper. Peace of mind is priceless, without it you're lifeless. It's the only way to live life to its finest. Sitting back in that throne like thugger you own. Came up from the bottom, now thugger you grown. Still strong in the game, getting money, man. Stay real the whole way, so nowadays it's lonely at the top, they say. I ain't mad.